Now that we've looked at frequency distributions, there are two important modified frequency distributions that we can create. The first of these is a relative frequency distribution. Rather than giving the total frequency of a class, we give the portion of the data that is contained in that class. For this, we divide the frequency by the total number of values. Let's look at our example. Here I have the frequency distribution that we found in the previous video. And this example had a total of 30 values. We can double check that by adding together all of the frequencies, and we will get 30. So now we want to find the relative frequency. We do this by dividing each one of our frequency values by our total, which was 30. 1 over 30 is about 0.033. 2 over 30 is about 0.067. 5 over 30 is about 0.167. We'll do that a second time for our next class. And a third time for the next class, since those are all the same frequency. We have 4 over 30, that's about 0.133. And 8 over 30 is about 0.267. It is important to note that when you add all of these up, you should get 1. In this case, we get 1.001. We may occasionally get 1.001 or 0.999 due to rounding errors, but we should get 1 or very, very close to 1. The second type of modified frequency distribution is a cumulative frequency distribution. And instead of the frequency of a class, a cumulative frequency distribution shows the cumulative frequency. The cumulative frequency is the number of data values less than or equal to a given value. And to find the cumulative frequency, we will add the frequency of a class to all of the frequencies that came before it. Let's go back to our example. For our first one, there's nothing that comes before it, so it just stays a 1. For the second one, we have 2 plus 1, which is 3. For my third one, I'll have 5 plus 2 plus 1, which is 8. My next one, 5 plus 5 plus 2 plus 1, gives me 13. 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 2 plus 1 gives us 18. 4 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 2 plus 1 gives us 22. And finally, 8 plus 4 plus 5 plus 5 plus 2 plus 1 gives us 30. And our cumulative frequency distribution should end with the number of data values we had, which in our case was in fact 30.
If you would like to see Professor Pierce make more videos like this one, you can support her on Patreon in the link below. Any and all support means a lot to her. It allows her not only to make more videos, but it also allows her to campaign for free and accessible online education to conferences and other universities. Thank you for watching, and remember, math is for everyone.